Hey, I'm Simple, and I like Bloons Tower Defense 6. So I decided to do a 1 tower boss. In fact, this is the third boss I've beaten in 1 tower. Now, if you don't know the rules, it's basically just 1 tower on the screen while the boss is alive on screen, and sub-towers like energy turrets and Geraldo's items don't count. So, this took me a little bit longer, since I did this on Lych on logs again, as I did my previous bosses. Check them out if you haven't seen them yet. But I thought, it's boring, and some people requested, hey, why don't you, do some more stuff, why don't you do some other maps? And that's exactly what I did. On that note as well, I want to apologize that this took so long. I could, go with the excuse of, yeah, I had a lot of stuff going on, which would be truthful, but I'm also a lazy bastard who just does not want to do stuff most of the time. So I just had this sitting in my folder for like almost 3 weeks, which, yeah, it's a bit crazy. But now I'm getting to do it finally because, I've started a new job and everything, and it's a bit complicated. But yeah, we are starting off beating the first Lich with an elite bomber. It's not called an elite bomber, it's called a master bomber. And it's a really reliable and easy way to do it. He kills the souls quickly enough so they don't drain lives as much. And yeah, that's basically all there is to it. As in every single one of them so far, and probably will continue like this, I'm just farming as much as possible because you need the money, especially in the early game. And I'm going to be farming with balloon traps, which is the most cost-efficient farm that there is. But yeah, as I said, as you can probably see already from the first few rounds before the first tier, it's a little bit tough. It is a little bit tough to, balance the defense, because this map is obviously not as easy as logs is. So I had to really think about what I wanted to do. And at least in the earlier game, I had to concentrate a bit more on getting cost-efficient defenses rather than just mindlessly spamming banana farms. But I think it worked out pretty well. I had to reload quite a few times, but I hit a pretty decent sweet spot. Yeah, overall, just did the same thing as I did in every tier. Now, the second tier we're going to be defending with a Ray of Doom, which I found to be the most efficient one. Yes, a Mad kills the boss quicker, but, very important, it does not, in fact, kill the small Bloons, which will leak. So right here you see me anti-stalling just a little bit, and overall I'm just trying to not go in too many rounds. I think I did it to round 64, 65, I'm not so sure anymore. As I said, this has been sitting in my folder for so goddamn long. It is borderline insane that I am such a lazy piece of shit, but you probably already know it. And yeah, I'm sorry that it took me so long to update this. I think you can forgive me though, because I'm not like, oh, I upload every 2 days. No, I upload whenever I feel like it usually. I try to upload regularly, but yeah. My next videos might be a bit more Dead by Daylight focused, since I have a few things, but who knows. As I said, I'm lazy, things might change, and I've just been enjoying Rogue Legends so much. You have no idea, the mode is so great. If you don't own it, if you haven't played it already, I definitely recommend getting Rogue Legends. If you have more than like 200 hours in the BTD6, if you want to get, more experience, if you want to just have a new way of playing, it is such an interesting game mode, and it might seem boring and repetitive at first, but once you get accustomed to the difficult, like, to all the different, what are they called? The little buffs you have, the artifacts, it is just so fun, and you can do so many crazy strategies. Yeah, it's just overall such a good time, so I definitely recommend that. But yeah, so third tier boss, as with every boss, we defend with a degree 22 Dart Paragon, which you get by just placing 4 tier 5s. It defends very quick, it is pretty cost efficient, at least you should have the money for it by now. And overall, it's pretty self-explanatory what you want to do with this. yeah, what else is there to say for? You've already heard the entire shtick 2 times before, and you're probably a bit sad that this is Lych and not like Bloon, but Bloon is going to be so incredibly difficult, and Blaster Populous probably not as difficult, but Bloon is gonna be so difficult, and I am personally very afraid of doing that run because, you know, it's just going to take such a long time to get to, you know, understand how everything works. I have to balance cost defense again. I can't just stick down one ninja, but I can't sell it under a merchant discount, not a merchant discount, under a favorite trades discount, so I get more sellback. It's a different story and I will get to that, but for now I'm probably just gonna be enjoying Rogue Legends a bit more. Do you want me to make videos on Rogue Legends? Because I have just been playing for myself, really. I have not made any videos whatsoever. I've just been collecting artifacts as much as I can, developing some strats, and reading online what people do, what crazy things are possible. And if you want me to make some content about that, I'd be glad to. But yeah. For the next tier, we're doing a little bit of a different thing. We're actually getting a Boomerang Paragon. Now you might be wondering, hey, isn't it easy to just get a Dart Paragon? Yes, and it is technically cheaper, but a degree 50 Boomer Paragon is so incredibly fast at taking out the boss. You can probably see it right here. It is so fast. Dart Paragon takes like 2 rounds more, and I had the money left, so I thought I'd go a bit more crazy. As I said, I also didn't want to go logs because every boss on logs is, of course, for me the easiest, but it is also very repetitive and I can see why. But once we get to Bloon, I will 100% have to do logs because, by God, that is going to be so impossible. But yeah, again, we get down the entirety of the setup again, get the XXL trap, get the farms, get the rubber to gold, I'm assuming. Yes, we get that right there. And then we actually get some boats, because this tier 5 is going to be defended with a boat paragon. Yeah, and it is fairly obvious. I'm not making a good deal of hiding it. You know, I could put some crazy like, whoa, what could it be? But no, it is the boat paragon. Because this map has water, a lot of water, at least a lot more than logs has, so you can actually boat farm a little bit. And in case you didn't know, money generated counts for pops, so yes, you can farm with boats and then get a high degree boat paragon without having many pops on it, which is incredibly nice to do. So now here you see me struggling putting down boats because I'm a blazing idiot, but yeah, the money isn't a problem. If we sell all of this, we have like 2 million right now, and it's just gonna keep becoming a bit more. We still have Geraldo's NFT up in the top, and overall the most difficult part is usually the first and maybe the second tier of the boss, which might be subject to change for Bloon, but I don't want to go into detail for that. So yeah, I hope you've all been doing well, by the way. If you've been watching so far, thank you so much. I hope you're doing alright, I hope you're doing well. I personally have been doing pretty good. As I said, started a new job, and I've been kind of busy. So my life's a little bit different, but it's not that I don't enjoy it. It's a job I really like, and yeah. So for the final tier, we're just gonna get the Navak of the Seas. We're just gonna pump everything in we have. It is a degree above 60, which is all we need to defeat the tier 5 boss. Now you'll see it's actually not that huge damage, but it is enough because it is global damage, and we can hook in bads, which is just so nice that we don't have to worry about that. We have enough lives from our central markets that we can just tank the Lich Souls. It's not to our worry, and the boss loops around the Paragon itself so much that it's no problem, and it's just getting taken care of, because yes, the Paragon actually does attack itself, not just the little planes. So yeah, do let me know, do you want to see Rogue Legends gameplay? Do you want to see more of these boss videos? Do you want to see more challenges? I also still have the Bloons alphabet. I have stopped at B so far, but I'm working on C. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. That's it. Simple out.